Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody favorite baby daddy, voice of the street, man. And today we're in Atlanta with it, y'all. Now we gonna be talking about Boosie Badass and Ralo then got into it, y'all. Yes, you heard me. Boosie Badass and Ralo then got into it. Both of these niggas from Atlanta. Both of them kind of the same type of people. But Ralo was a drug dealer. Boosie was a drug dealer, but a drug dealer slash wannabe killer slash rapper. Ralo was a drug dealer slash rapper. So it started like this. When Ralo went to jail, y'all, he was trying to wiggle his way out of that case. I guess this is an Atlanta thing, y'all, where people go to jail and try to finesse their way out. Kind of the same shit what he did. Go in there and start trying to talk to the police and act like you got some information to give them when you know you ain't got nothing to give them. So Ralo thought he could do that. But Ralo's problem was, you was the big fish, Ralo. There was nobody bigger than you could give up. So he was going to pay one of his guys $400,000 to take the case. But the problem is, he had to create a scenario where this police supposed to think this guy was worth it. And he tried to make it juicy, y'all, and make it seem like dude was a big fish and the police weren't buying that. They like, look, nigga, you the kingpin. It ain't nobody you can tell us about that ain't on our radar. If you go give us somebody, we got to know who he is. He got to be your connect or something like that. And it didn't work. The police, they weren't trying to hear it. But Boosie tried to play that shit, and that actually messed his name up a little bit because people thought, okay, man, he talking. And actually, I forgot what they called it, like an alpha play, something like that. A proffer. When you go in there and talk to the police and they want to see what they'll do, what type of deal they'll give you. And most people that ain't cooperating with the police looking like you shouldn't even took that deal. You know, it's like a 402 conference when you finna go to the penitentiary, whatever the state give you, you will find out. The judge and your lawyer go in there and they discuss what you go do. But you got to be giving them something. Now, when it comes to the state, they just tell you what they go do. When it comes to the feds, when you go in that room, you got to be finna tell them something. So that's why people frowned upon it, and they start calling him a snitch. So when he come home, he hadn't actually told on nobody, but he made up something like he was going to, right? So Boosie talks too much. Boosie started it. Boosie went on the Breakfast Club, y'all. And y'all remember when he had the red jacket on and they was talking and they said, yeah, look like Ralo finna come home and this and that. He like, man, that was my boy, man. He like, he ain't still your boy. He like, man, look like he talking. Now, Boosie do this a lot, y'all, because he be on these interviews and I won't say he try to make it sound juicy. He just hates snitches so much. He won't give nobody the benefit of the doubt. He did his boy T.I. like that, and I don't think that's cool, Boosie. If somebody asks you about your partner and you heard he snitched, you should be like, well, I ain't talked to him yet. When I talk to him and look at his paperwork, I'll let y'all know. I ain't finna just say he telling when I don't know what the facts, right? But Boosie always be like, man, I don't know, man. He go on rumors and things he done heard, and it don't even be true. Same thing with T.I. T.I. hadn't said nothing. And he threw T.I. out there. They had an album finna come out. T.I. and Boosie had an album finna come out. They stopped the album. T.I. had a whole paperwork party. Boosie didn't pull up to it. Boosie talk all this crazy stuff, but when people be wanting to sit down and talk, he won't do it. And I ain't saying he's scared, he just won't do it, So Ralo got offended. And Ralo started talking his little mess and saying what he had to say. He like, Boosie, don't act like you ain't never needed no help, nigga. When you was building that big house, you had to get your girl to come to Pakistan and get some money from me. when you was out of town. That's when Ralo was really balling before he caught his case. And now guess what? Boosie done caught the case, and now he wish he could get somebody to take his case. But if you ask me, both of them need to be quiet and get off the internet. And I think Ralo right. Pick the phone up and call me, bro. Because y'all doing all this on the internet. Boosie, he got an open federal case. Ralo is on federal parole. Y'all don't need to be talking and discussing nothing on the internet. Got Ralo talking gangster like, I don't care about no rap career, man. I was a drug dealer, man. And then all the feds need to be like, oh, you don't care? Hold on. I guarantee you told us when you came home you was going to be a rapper. You signed that big deal. Now you bought yourself out that contract. So technically, Ralo, you was unemployed. Let the state tell it you unemployed, because if you're not signed to a label, you can't be just signed to yourself if you don't got a whole label set up. They looking at it like, okay, well, if you ain't working, what you doing? What you doing? Even if you making a little money, hey. Now, Boosie said Ralo can't rap and he ain't a good rapper. Nah. Yeah, I will say that, yeah, Ralo ain't the best rapper in the world. Boosie is a better rapper than him. And I don't like Boosie music like that. But I'm talking about when it come to hits and the fans, Boosie got him on that. Ralo got a few little songs that people probably listen to. Not many. You know, I can't even think of a Ralo song. Except the one when he was dissing what's the name, you know, but it ain't a lot of Ralo music. People like Ralo and respect him because he's straight from the street. He was a drug dealer. And people fuck with him because of that. You know, it ain't because of his music. And he going there, ox shit, pop shit. And people like to just say that. They probably don't know none of the words about nothing but that. You know, 12 can't stop. They go chant that. That's it. That just shows you how much people will respect you when they like you from the street. You know, people love street niggas until they do something bad or something like that. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what y'all do. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. We on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Help me get there. Matter of fact, we jumping, man. We got to get to 100,000 subscribers. I ain't got my plaque yet. I guess they don't like me. I'm just such a real nigga. They don't like me. Maybe because I don't be putting no hashtags and none of that on there. A lot of stuff I don't be doing. When you don't be phony and doing certain things, hey, but there's a lot of people getting up there that ain't phony, but hey, it is what it is. Maybe I need some help behind the scenes, you know, but it is what it is. I'm doing all right. You know, I ain't mad. I still ain't hating on nobody, y'all. You know, I keep doing me and I'm moving up slowly but surely. I'm like the little turtle, you know. So you know what they say, hey, the race ain't won by the swift, but it's the one who lasts the longest, y'all. So, cause YouTube, sometimes they can hate on you, boy. You get up there and they'll poof, knock your channel down, take it, doop, take your channel. You have to start all over. Sometimes you got to start all over. That's why it's not good to have people hating on you and report your channel and do all kind of little crazy stuff. You know, this is what it is, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about this Boosie situation. I think they should sit down and talk about it. It ain't nothing but a phone call. And Boosie, stop going on Vlad, the Breakfast Club, talking about people that you actually know. You can really pick the phone up and talk to them. Or better yet, keep their name out your mouth. You don't always have to have an opinion or your 2 cents, Boosie. You don't have to always do that. I know you probably making money off these interviews, but you don't always have to be talking about people, and then especially when you're talking bad about them. I can see if you was like regular YouTubers like us and you reporting on a story. See, if we report on a story and we go to the next story, we ain't dragging it through the mud and do it a week straight and all that. Well, some people do that. I don't. I report the news to y'all and I go to the next story. Because hey, that's what we are. We entertainers. We're influencers, y'all. and they pay us for our 2 cents. So yeah, every day I got to get on here and I got to tell my people, hey, I'm at work. If I don't work, I don't eat. If I do not make a video, I do not get paid. That's why I say, hit that cash out, man. I put it up there, hit that cash out. I'm going to start naming all my videos, hit that cash out. That's what it's going to be. The cash out is $ Brotherville. It's not entertainment, just Brotherville. I almost said Brotherville Entertainment. Hit that like button, y'all, and subscribe. I appreciate the people that's subscribing and the ones that ain't. But it's cool. A lot of people watch this show, y'all, and they be trying to keep quiet. Let me tell you something about people. They will watch your show every day and won't leave a comment, won't say nothing. They don't want people to know, just quietly. I be seeing people like, hey man, did you check out my show? You know I'm on YouTube. I seen it. You seen it. I ain't never seen your name in the comments, bro. Women, everybody. I seen it. But a lot of people do. And some people be leaving comments. There's a lot of people leave comments. It be the same people. Sometimes they new people. I sent the lady from Chicago the other day. I'm like, man, I don't see too many people from Chicago unless they from my end. You know, my set or one out of my gang. Then all them, yeah, they rocking. All them rocking. Even gangsters on here, bro. That's why I don't be trying to bash and y'all don't see me throwing down the ranks and stuff like that, because I know we got people on both sides. A lot of people, when y'all in the same age bracket, they like watching you like, man, this is a nigga we used to bang with right here, man. This is a guy we used to be plugged with, man. You know, all kind of things happen in Chicago. When you get my age and get out the way, you're supposed to enjoy yourself and relax, man. I'm on grandkids, bro. I done raised my kids. I got 2 sets of step kids. Can you believe that? My own kids and 2 sets of step kids. That's 2 different women I'm dealing with. One I was with 30 years, the other ones I was with 15 years, and it was going on simultaneously. So my wife used to get mad at me and say, 15 years you had that other woman around, Maurice. 15 years. And I'd be like, yeah. Sometimes you don't even notice, y'all. You don't even notice. I can talk to this lady now, her grandkids be like, let me talk to granddaddy. I'm like, Dad, they still call me that. One of the grown kids, hey daddy. I'd be like, wow. Because it ain't that many people around that be father to these kids. So whether you the real daddy or the stepdaddy, when you become in them kids' life, they love you, bro. Especially when you're a 100%, you ain't never hit their mama. Don't beat them up. I done dated a lot of women, bro, and I ain't had to hit them. I might have had to slap a woman once. A few women I had to slap once. But if I had to slap you more than once, I can't deal with you. Because that means you made me lose my cool, and I really don't like that. If I slapped you, you did something bogus enough for me to hit you. And then I feel so bad out there that if you go there again, you know what? I'm done with you. Straight up. Because domestic violence is not cool, y'all. These are not your women where you need to be beating on them. And if a woman make you beat on them like that, bro, you need to get out that relationship. Nowadays, people are killing each other. Women are killing men, and men are killing women. And we don't need that, y'all. We do not need that. Y'all see how the male lady got killed? Come to find out this is something they say she's supposed to did. I think they said she was testifying against somebody. These people weren't trying to rob her or nothing. Pulled up, shot the woman, and then he ran and jumped in the truck. They synced him. They got video cameras of that. They got surveillance of that. I'm like, wow, you know. That's why I be cracking up when people talking about the Venezuelan gang finna take over this, and I'm like, boy, please, where? Stop playing. Where they finna do that at? Not here. Not in this city. Please. They trying to get somewhere warm for the women. That's what they better do. That's what they better do. You know. So all this little people just getting their money off there, y'all. Them is hoax. Don't believe all that. Somebody showed me a video. One of the same guys that said the Vietnamese guys killed Venezuelan guys. I always call them Vietnamese. To show you how old I am, y'all. Vietnamese. I'm talking about the Vietnam War. Vietnamese. They say the Venezuelan gang walked through O Block and was shooting. Okay. And then they just showed another video where the police had to chase the niggas out of O Block on dirt bikes. I'm like, see all that for what it is to what it is. So you telling me they ain't go bother the Venezuelan gang, but they go mess with the O Block and the other gangs. Well, when the war kick off, police, y'all better stay the hell out of it. I tell you that. Y'all better stay out of it. You know. And the way these young boys is, they've been putting the heat on the police up here, boy. I'm not glorifying that. That's not a cool thing, but quite a few of them been getting it. They've been caught up in it. That's how wild the streets can get. You know, if you're not watching how you move. You know, and I've been maneuvering through these streets for years, bro. It's all about how you rotate and move. You know, how we used to do simple things like switch cars at night. You know, you can floss all day, but when it get to night, tone it down. If you at your house and your girl over there and y'all going to McDonald's or something late night, you don't have to ride on the Dubs or the 26s at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock at night. You jump in that little car with her, low key. Go up there, nobody even know you in the car, bro. You know what I mean? That's how you move. That's how you stay out of trouble, bro. You get your gas in the daytime. You don't have to be at the gas station 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. All these things keep you alive, bro. For real. All that keep you alive. And you want to go see a movie or something, you go to the white folks' neighborhood. You go where it's safe at. Because them thugs ain't hanging out in the white folks' neighborhood. Not too many of them. It's a few of us will creep over there, but a lot of them won't go. They want to stay in the hood. You ever seen somebody, y'all, you look at them and they just circle the block all day and you be like, bro, you just running around the block. Even one of my guys, we went to Great America. He had a car, a nice Lincoln on Dubs. Not Dubs, this had to be 26s or something. But they were rubbing. He would have to drive slow and turn, you know. So it looked good cruising. But if you got a nice car and you finna go somewhere, you want to ride it. So we went to Great American. I'm expecting to see it. I pull up, bro, where the Lincoln at? Oh, I left it. Oh, man, what good is you having something nice like that and you done drove out here in the bucket? Man, come on, man. You in a hoopty, man, and you got your nice car parked on the block. That don't make no sense, man. And if your car can't ride good with them rims on it, you need to take them off. You need to take them off. I put 19s on my car and fit perfectly. I had a Monte Carlo and it fit perfectly with the 19s on it because they was just big enough and just small enough where they wasn't rubbing, you know. Just go down a little bit, bro. Them big rims ain't helping you all the time. You don't do nothing but mess your suspension up. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Now, the way Boosie and, well, I won't say Boosie, Ralo talking like, man, they might go to war about this. What y'all think? Is it worth going to war about a few words? Ralo say, man, you got people, Boosie, that'll slide for you, and I got people that'll slide for me. We better sit down. But also, Ralo say, I like Tootie Raw. I like your people who I ain't gonna do no harm to them, but man, you better sit down. I'm like, yeah, okay. That makes sense, but y'all should not take it there. It's not that serious. You know, it's really not that serious. And then, hey, the bottom line is this. Ralo, you was trying to be slick, but that ain't gangster, bro. You should not even try to do that. What happened to taking your lick and doing your time? And then, when you got in there and they gave you your little time, you had the nerve to be upset. Man, they give me 5 years on big me status. Well, why you didn't take 30 years like Big Meech? That be that capping, y'all. That be that capping. People feel good, I'm telling you, they would say anything out their mouth. It sounds slick. I done did it myself, y'all. I had a partner, got 4 years one time. He come in. I said, "What's up, Joe? What happened?" Oh, I took my time. I said, "How much they give you, Joe?" Nah, they give me 18 months. I got 4. I said, "Oh, Joe, that ain't nothing. That ain't shit." That's what I say. Man, I go to court. Hours later, they give me 4 years. I'm like, Lord have mercy. I was 17, y'all. Now I was 18. I'm like, God damn it. Oh, they give me 4 years. I got to go do it. Never had been to the penitentiary. But I was on 2 sets of probation and violated with a new case. I had to go to the joint. And, hey, it felt bad in that courtroom. Like, oh, my God. But wasn't nothing. When I got back to the deck, I was straight. You know, I'm like, I gotta take the ride. I gotta take the ride. Then I was young and buck wild. I was thugging, man. I'm like, but you just don't want to hear that, man. 4 years. Oh my God. Then you have to calculate it because I had never been in a joint before. I didn't know I only had to do half of that. You know what I mean? I did not know that. And that's what he meant by the 18 months. It's really 24 months, but when you take the 6 months good time off of it. And that's the best thing about going to the penitentiary. See, them boys in the county be so wild, y'all. They don't know when they're going home. They frustrated. They mad. When you go to the penitentiary, the first thing they tell you is when you going home. And boy, that's like a weight off your shoulder. A weight off your shoulder. You can pick the phone up. Yeah, baby, I'll be home in a year and a half. I had one little guy come down there, y'all. He had got 8 years. And he thought he had to do 8 years. When I broke it down to him, no, but you ain't got to do 8 years, you got to do 4. But they going to give you a good time. Man, when they broke it down, he had time in and everything. He only had to do 12 months. He couldn't believe it. He thought he had to do 8 long years. When I added it all up for him, I thought, you ain't got to do but 12 months. He like, thank you, General. He was so happy, boy. I'm like, wow. That's why you be needing people that know something about something to pull your coattail and help you out, y'all. You feel me? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody favorite baby daddy, Voice of the Street. I'm up early, y'all. I'm dropping this here for y'all real early, man. You know, I dropped quite a few for y'all yesterday, man. There's a lot going on. Did y'all hear the 911 call I played for y'all yesterday? That 911 operator was terrible. And I told y'all, she go ask the woman, you got a defibrillator? Go get it and let me know when you got it. What you think you called to, lady? This ain't no nursing home or no... What? How many people got a defibrillator in their house? How many people even knew what it was? The only reason I knew what it was because I worked in these nursing homes. I told y'all that. You hear that woman say, what is that? And half the people in the audience probably didn't know what it was either. You know, unless your girl a nurse like my woman was a nurse. So I was familiar with these things. And for those who didn't know, might have missed it, a defibrillator is one of them things when they clear and they shock you. Okay, charge up again. One more time. Clear. If she had one of those, she wouldn't have had to even call 911. All she would have had to do was have them charge it up, wait till it get up, clear. And you got to let it go down and charge back up. Clear. And you hear the person twice with that, it just go bring them back or they done. If they don't wake up, you can do it like 3 times. If they ain't up after 3 times, you might as well stop doing it. You wasting your time, bro. You wasting your time. Listen, I was in a nursing home, y'all, and it was 2 old men got to argue. These people had to be 80 years old, y'all. they squaring up like they 15. I had to tell them, hey, Pops, there was a little machine in the corner. I said, hey, man, that ain't no defibrillator over there, bro. That's an air pump. I said, don't think we're going to be able to shock you and bring you back to life. That is not what you think it is in that corner, because it stood kind of tall and it looked like one, right? But what it was a humidifier or something. And when I told them that, they like, yeah, I guess you're right. I'm like, I ain't finna be able to bring your old ass back. Don't be sitting here thinking y'all go fight and one of y'all fall and I'm finna jump into action and no, I ain't. No, I ain't. And listen, I synced one of them things in action, boy. Listen, some of them CNAs, they walk around like they don't know their job, but you think they don't know their job. I done sent them in action when they had to really get busy. I done sent them when it was a fire jumped off, and I sent them when one of the people went down. They called a cold blue, and they needed that defibrillator. That lady ran by me, went in that closet, and she come back. She was running fast with that thing. Took it in the room, and guess what? They saved that person's life. And I told that lady, I said, I ain't never seen you run that fast. She said, you know what that code was? I'm like, yeah. She like, that's why I was running fast like that. I'm like, hey, well, I'm glad you did. You know, I'm glad you did. Some of them people will save your life, man. You just have to know. That's why it's not good to make a woman upset when she's a CNA or a nurse, y'all. Y'all might get somebody killed. Fellas, don't be bothering the woman before she go to work, man. Y'all might make her upset and she don't do her job. She might not, I'm walking to get this thing. I ain't finna run. That's crazy, y'all. Anyway, man, I'm just talking mess with y'all, man. The sun is coming up. It's early, man. It's early in the morning. It's your boy G Shump, everybody favorite baby daddy voice the street, man. I'm gonna plant your line, dig it later on. I'm out of here.